Hello, hi, mga quarantine. Welcome sa first part of our three-part video series na meeting namin isa sa mga passion kong pag-usapan, bagay na I'm passionate about. And I hope na sa promote mo sa three-part series na ito ay masabi mo isa ito sa pinaka-productive na ginawa mo sa loob ng 2 buwang quarantine ka. And without further ado, please watch my first video of three-part series on financial responsibility. Thank you. Hi mga ka-quarantine, gusto kayo na-extend yung ating pag-i-stay sa bahay. So far, I hope kayang-kaya pa. Pagpasensyahan nyo na, konting tiis na lang, isang buwan na pagtitiis na lang. Kasasaan ba lahat ng paghihirap natin kundi para naman sa kaligtasan natin at ng mga mahal natin sa buhay. So, please stay at home. And while you're staying at home, it's a perfect opportunity din para mas matutos mga bagay-bagay. That's why I created this video. I produced this video para magkaroon din kayo ng ibang insight sa pagkaraniwan nyo na i-encounter sa online like TikTok, mga balitang either nagbabash sa government or pumupuri si government or talaga namamalita lang talaga. And also, I would like to dedicate this video sa mga dati kong estudyante. Kayo guys, hindi na kayo maniwala, I really care about you. Hindi man siguro halata naman, pero I really care about your well-being. Lalo na ngayon, nandun na kayo sa gainful employment stage ninyo or gainful economic status ninyo. So, I took the liberty of creating this video for you to, at least from a distance and from an impersonal perspective or from a impersonal approach, makapagbigay pa rin ako ng unsolicited advice kahit paano. So, speaking of quarantine, over the past few weeks, nakita siguro natin online kung ano-ano nga pa yung mga kung ano-ano nga ba yung mga bagay na prevalent na ideas na mas lumilitaw sa usapan ng community, lalo online. So isa doon sa mga nakita ko is yung very obvious na instance ng social or societal divide. Ano pa sinasabi ko? Over the past few weeks, sabi ko nga, kitang-kita ko yung mga kitang-kita ko yung mga posts online ng mga meron at mga wala. Hindi na lang doon, hindi na lang post, pati sa social, kahit sa actual life naman, sa real world. Kasi ako yung merong quarantine pa sa amin, so nakakalabas-labas ako para mamalengke. So, kita-kita mo yung haves and have-nots. So, because of that, din na-inspire ako mag-create ng video, mag-produce ng video ito. And what better way to tell a story by starting it with a story, of course. Let me start, therefore, with my 2 personal encounters back then. Okay? Yung una is I was at the Cubao Ibabaw station or sakayan ng bus sa Cubao. And it would have, I mean, ano mo ito? It was supposedly an ordinary evening na may sinadya ako doon at pauwi na rin agad ako. It could have been just an ordinary evening. Only that, next to me, a few meters next to me actually, is a person na nakita kong may hawak-hawak na naka-barong, naka-slacks na pantalon, naka-itim na shoes, may bag na nakasling dito, at may hawak-hawak siyang barya. Inibilang niya ngayon pumasahin niya. bakit naman siya remarkable sa akin? Itong mga stories kasi na to, sabi ko nga, personal encounters ko to, na mas nagbigay sa akin ng drive through life. So, yung pinaka-remarkable kasi doon is yung nakita ko person na yun is, I think, on his early or mid 70s. Okay, I could have been wrong, siguro nasa late 60s. Pero the point being is, at that stage of that person's life, nandun pa rin siya at nagtatrabaho. Yun ang gusto kong i-emphasize. He was, I think, impression ko lang, hindi ko siya na-meet, nakita ko lang. Obvious lang sa akin na nagtatrabaho pa siya at that age of his. So that's my first story, my first encounter. Pag-uusapan natin yan maya-maya din. And then another one is yung dating workplace ko kasi. I'm with the same government agency, different location na. Doon sa dati kong pinagtatrabahuan kasi over the past few years, may kinakainan kami doon at may mga food servers kasi na andun. Mayroon doon akong isang kakilala na I know for a fact she's already retired. I mean, very obvious at tsura ni nanay. Also, I know for a fact din kung magkano kasi ang tatanggap niya SSS because she told me. Mamaya ko na sasabihin ko ano naman yun. Okay? So, kung magkano man yun. So again, why this, while you will probably guess kung magkano man yun, suffice to say na it's not going to be enough kasi nagtatrabaho pa siya her retire her most vulnerable age. I can only imagine kung ano ang ginagawa na ngayon, naka-quarantine siya. So, why did I produce this video? Kasi it has long been my passion in life to communicate the things that matter to me, or very important things that matter to me. And kasama doon is yung financial literacy, financial responsibility, lahat na may kinalaman sa kabuhayan, financial aspect. Gusto kong pinag-uusapan yan at gusto kong mag-impart ng ideas tungkol dyan. Pero tatanungin siguro, why me? Why do I need to talk? I mean, ano ba yung credibility ko to talk about financial responsibility, to say the least? Kasi all I can tell you is that I have been in this journey for as long as I can remember. Elementary pa lang ako. Nasubukan kong maglako. Not just once, but several times. Maglako ng isda gamit yung takip ng ice chest na malaki. Iniikot ko yung barangay namin. Meron about 250 households. Iniikot ko yan dati. And nung high school, hinire din kami ng SK noon na maglinis ng auditorium. Kaming dalawang kaibigan ko. And ever since, I've really been on this journey of providing not dati for myself and now importantly, most important, for my family. Sabi ko nga, it's been a journey. In fact, this channel na pinapanooran nyo ngayon is one of my schemes on how to become more productive in life and eventually more free. Aside from pursuing my passion of communicating, sabi ko nga, yung passion ko, yung mga bagay na important sa akin. This is also a scheme. This is also a method for me of providing for my family. That's the reason why I'm growing this channel. Ang importante kasi is dapat parating may ginagawa. Parati kang nag-iisip ng paraan to be more, to produce more, to be more productive. And sabi ko nga kanina, to be more financially responsible. So, yun nga, part of pagiging more financially responsible is drafting your own financial plan. You'll probably remember, lalo na yung mga estudyante ko, kayong mga estudyante ko na pinagawa ko yun ng plans. I hope you get to live by your plans kasi they were your creation. You drafted them. I hope that these plans that those plans rather that you've drafted served as your guide through life over the next couple of years. Hindi pa tapos yata may 10 years yun. So speaking of plans, okay, some of you might have encountered the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Okay, one important part doon na naalala ko sa book na yun is yung, I've read it a couple of years ago kasi, yung pina-imagine niya yung mga reader kung ano na nga ba yung kahihinat na nila dun sa burol nila. Gusto niyo imagine ano nga ba yung gusto niyang mangyari, na-engage ng mga tao na nagbabasa ng book niya, yung impact nila sa buhay by the number of people na attend sa buro or funeral nila. I think it's a common knowledge, no? Na should a person die and should a person dies, yung mga makikita mo yung klase ng buhay na nilid nila doon sa dami ng mga attend sa buro nila. So, at dun sa manner ng kanilang buhay. Okay. So, the reason why I mentioned that is because I want you to do the same thing pero mas modified version lang. Let's back up a bit, couple of years before your death. Let's talk about your pag-usapan natin yung kagaya doon sa nangyari doon sa mga na-encounter kong dalawang matanda. Okay? Then let's ask ourselves, asan na nga ba tayo para our retirement age? Ano nga ba yung mga bumubuhay sa atin upon our retirement age? Okay? This is your plan. Kailangan alam mo to. Upon your retirement age ba, importante masaya ka na nandun ka sa sofa, nagpapahangin, nakatutok sa electric fan, nanonood ka ng TV, or nanonood ka ng movies, kung uso pa man ang movies at that time, or nasa tapat ka lang bahay mo na nag-rocking chair, nagpapahangin ka nagpapapress walk sa labas, masaya ka na ba na ganun? Or is it your passion to do things like this, or to teach even, and passion mo ba na hindi ka na magtrabaho? Kasi para sa'yo, possible hindi na trabaho yun. It has to be clear sa'yo. Okay? It has to be clear. Ano nga ba yung bubuhay na sa that time? Or bubuhayin ka ba ng mga anak mo? That's a very sad story. And we're trying to plan ahead to give you a more clearer perspective doon. But how? How would you do that nga ba? So there are a lot of ways, of course, but let me tell you a story na please na ulit. So on my very first orientation as an employee, as a career person, one of the speakers asked us, the new hires, kung ito na nga ba daw na company ang nakikita namin doon kami tatanda. Nakikita daw ba namin ang sarili namin tumanda doon sa company na yun. Ang naalala ko, wala masyadong sumagot. None, siguro. Kaya ang sagot nila lang, yes, ako nakikita ako yung sarili kong tatandaan ako dito. So, ako din, mabuti na lang hindi ako sumagot kasi, well, nakakumpis ako palang trabaho for one thing. There I was, starting my own career, and that person asked me kung tatandaan na nga ba daw ako doon. She's probably out of her mind because of asking that question, pero it's probably her way of catching our attention siguro. So, growing old, diba? That's one path, which is, ano nga ba yun? Career. Okay, that's one of your paths, which is to choose a career. Okay. A job. May pros and cons yun, of course. Ito mga sasabihin kong options. Kasi how will you achieve yung retirement age mo? Kasi sa retirement uh, plan mo nga. So, one of that is career. You can do that by working for a private company or a private sector. You can also do that if you're working for government. Okay? Kasama yung mga NGOs, mga expats sa private sector. Let's consider it like that. Another option, of course, is you may start your own business. Easier said than done. Let's make another video of that in the future siguro. Or, this is very, or probably you can marry a rich person. You can choose that. Pwede mong gawin yun. Strategy mo yun eh. You can marry a rich person, lalo-lalo kung matanda na. Sawahin mo. Posible yun. Ang bottom line is kailangan mo ng hard work pa rin doon. Ayun, so doon muna natin tapusin. Ang importante yung maintindihan natin doon is yung value ng hard work sa first video ng ating series. Marami tayong napag-usapan and hopefully may natutunan ka. You can continue watching this video. By the way, we can also like and share this video, and of course, para mas mahaba-haba tayo magkasama, magpag-usap, you can also send your comments, suggestions on how to better address yung mga topics na gusto natin pag-usapan. And of course, you may also subscribe. Okay? And watch out para sa pangalawang video of this video series, 3 video series. Okay? See you.